from picking up this first because of how poor you were first and second down. Moving forward in this game, the offense has got to do a better job early in the drive to at least give them a chance to have some success.
The give to the back. Oh, out of space. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know, they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The play-action fake. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. Turning it on. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. He'll pull it on the read. And here's the tackle at the line of scrimmage, and that'll send us to the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Reed. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Texas A&M going quickly. The corners are walked up tight. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And this is why you don't want to get in these situations. 3rd and long, defense knows it's pass. They're playing pass, playing deep. QB has nowhere to go with the football, so he just throws it away.
This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. On the ground, it's Durham. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow, they don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill, go get the running back, get a tackle for a loss.
That's reeled in. It's Durham. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Nussmeier. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on third down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the first down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the fourth down.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. This is a designed run. Wide open spaces. Turning on the Jets. At the 30. At the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Aggies. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about, Reese, until we visited. And you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Got his man on the right. Look out, he's got room. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Number 32, set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for room. It's Moss. Got the first down and more. Flying down the left side. It's a running room. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Aggie. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead. There was just a little bit of time left in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Quarterback may change this route. Looking for a huge play. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards and then get your booty out of bounds.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. On the run, still looking. Makes the catch, it's Green. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Showing the arm strength to the left. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Owens. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quarterback keeper. Runs through a tackle. His defense fully aware that he can run. They stop him after a short gain.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, they're able to get the negative play, great individual effort. I know LSU's defense always goes by DBU, but they've had some big-time players up front on that D-line, too. And you think recently, guys like Marcus Spears, Glenn Dorsey, Kiki Mingo, Daniil Hunter, dudes that can line up one-on-one. These guys were like avatars with their frames. So difficult to block and so athletic. That's what this guy reminds you of sometimes.
Blasted as he lets it go.
Well, I know this offense came out here in the second half hoping to build on their one-possession lead, but after that incompletion, I think the smart thing is to just kick it away here and let your defense play and try to get it back to you without giving up any points.
They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. DB's right up on the receivers. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Buys a little time with his feet. Sails one into the middle. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And the Aggies getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. 3rd down play from the gun. Looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big... And that brings up a 4th down.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
1 for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Going for the big play. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making a catch.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Durham. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
They'll go with a direct snap. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 39. 2nd down.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Berry. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. LSU right back to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
When you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
Let's it fly. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not.
There he goes! And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Motion from the wide receiver. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to pass, it's Reed. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Takes his shot. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this. At their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Back to pass, it's Simpson. That's caught. It's Miller. Still on his feet at the 40. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And the ball's on the ground. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Man, and it was just the impact of the hit that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. There was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
RPO complete to open the drive. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Durham. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Leads it with the back. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
And the Tigers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. He's got the tight end. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, LSU! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And he puts through the extra point. This crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll call for the fair catch here. Starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Oh, he wants it all. Makes a grab down the middle. Oh, better look out. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Bama!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Alabama! And they turn it into a defensive score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Brown.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wants to adjust the pattern. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Runs first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the middle, it's Durham. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Got some room into the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers!
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. slithers into space. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
Man, that's why these quarterbacks are just so hard to defend. It's a pass play, he drops back, first down, got to play the whole field up, scrambles around, runs for a first down, new set of downs, new set of problems.
Keeps looking downfield. On the run, deep down the right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you, but when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. He's got it. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. And the Tigers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Durham.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
Might be calling a hot route. Going to sling it on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Anderson. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their third possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. It's caught downfield. He's down right at the 17, and the clock will stop to move the chains on the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Pulls and fires complete to the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. From the gun, the ground game.
Defense, man, you got to go low and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. To throw, it's Nussmeier. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Using his feet. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. After a drive this long, a field goal will be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tigers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Great job of execution in the passing game. QB and his target on the exact same page. The extra point now is going to tie this thing up. They've got some real momentum here heading in at halftime.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? A fair catch called for and made. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. He unleashes a long one. Makes the catch on the left. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. Start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Durham. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, 2nd down coming.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Durham.
Guys out in the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
On the move, it's Durham. He's going to lose a yard on that one. LSU quick to the line. On 4th down, going to the air. Showing the arm strength down the left side. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the eye.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the 3rd. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. This time on target. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in. It's Horton. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw again. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. He makes a catch. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good...
Touchdown tie! They take the lead with the 6.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Number 31, set to kick it off.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
I'll tell you, when you got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the third. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Grabbed over the middle. It's Anderson. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Running the red zone, it's Berry. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Grab behind the line, it's Green. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember last play. He's going to remember how their defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
3rd and short, I have no problem with RPO because I can run it. or I can throw it if I see something opening. Maybe he should have ran that one. You got 2 downs possibly to still try to make it happen, but he definitely didn't throw an accurate ball.
Going for the marker on the ground. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. These two teams just trading body shots and haymakers.
And we talked about it all week. These two teams, just great teams going at it. Who's going to make the plays late? Who's not going to make the plays? But we knew this was going to be a huge battle because these teams are so good and so evenly matched.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field. But you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we've got to stay aggressive.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Oh, down! And the offense gets the ball back. How lucky are they? 5 points of pressure, high and tight. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Sends it downfield. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Bama! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Set to kick off.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. This is an explosive attack, and that last big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 26. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Might be changing the route. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Going for 6. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with...
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take... And he loses the ball. Couldn't get it out of the end zone, and it's a safety. And what a break to get that football back. At this juncture, that would have been catastrophe.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby. They'll
get set for the free kick after the safety. And And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Great place to start for this offense. The give from the gun. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Yeah, and that's fine. Listen, it's go time. Right now it's coming up on 3rd down. You probably got 2 downs anyways. It's the 4th quarter. It's time for this QB to take charge.
Quarterback making adjustments. To the air. It's Nussmeier. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the 4th. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. Quarterback sneaks it ahead. Touchdown LSU! They move on top here in the 4th.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
Trying to slam in. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And how about that for a capper, the likely game winner in the waning moments. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Alabama.
Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
Timeout, Alabama.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.